driving a car with an automatic transmission usually seems much simpler than driving a vehicle with a manual gearbox. At first glance, everything feels more intuitive. There is no clutch pedal, there is no need to coordinate constant gear changes, and the dashboard is generally easier to understand. For beginner drivers, this represents a huge advantage, since it eliminates one of the most difficult parts of learning to drive. Without needing to worry about the clutch and gear lever all the time, the driver can focus more attention on traffic, road signs, and the surrounding environment. In addition, automatic cars usually handle situations like hills, heavy traffic, and the famous stop-and-go of big cities much better, making the driving experience more comfortable in everyday life. But despite all this convenience, there is one detail that many people ignore. The fact that a car is automatic does not mean it cannot be used the wrong way. In reality, some seemingly harmless habits can cause premature wear or even serious damage to the transmission system. Many of these actions happen without the driver realizing they are stressing internal components of the gearbox. And because the automatic transmission is one of the most complex and expensive parts of a modern car, any mistake repeated over time can result in very costly repairs. That is why, in this video, you will learn about 7 common mistakes many drivers make when driving automatic cars, and that can end up seriously harming the transmission. And before continuing, it is worth remembering that here on the channel we always publish useful content like this, explaining in a simple way how to take better care of your car and avoid mechanical problems. So if you enjoy learning more about automotive maintenance, driving tips, and interesting facts from the world of cars, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. That way you will not miss the next videos that can help you save money and extend the lifespan of your vehicle. One of the most common mistakes happens when the driver quickly shifts from drive to reverse, or from reverse to drive, without waiting for the car to stop completely. Many people have done this at least once, usually when they are in a hurry or trying to make a quick maneuver in a tight parking space. The problem is that this practice can cause a significant internal impact inside the transmission. When you change direction while the car is still moving, the transmission ends up absorbing a force that should be controlled only by the brakes. In other words, instead of the braking system stopping the car completely, you are forcing the gearbox itself to deal with that deceleration. Over time, this habit can wear out internal gears, actuators, and other delicate components of the transmission system. To give you an idea, replacing brake pads or simple components of the braking system is usually relatively inexpensive. Repairing an automatic transmission, on the other hand, can cost thousands, depending on the vehicle model. For this reason, the rule is simple. Always wait for the car to stop completely before shifting from drive to reverse or vice versa. Another mistake very similar to this one is putting the transmission in park while the car is still moving. In more modern cars, electronic systems and speed sensors often prevent this action from being performed while the vehicle is still moving. However, not all vehicles have this type of protection. In older models, or even in some current cars without this feature, it is entirely possible to engage park mode before a full stop, and this can cause serious damage. Park mode was designed only to keep the car stopped after it is already stationary. When you select this position, a small internal mechanism called the parking pawl engages and locks the output shaft of the transmission, preventing the wheels from turning. If the car is still moving when this mechanism activates, this pawl can suffer severe wear or even break. That can damage important parts of the transmission and lead to a very expensive repair. Therefore, always bring the vehicle to a complete stop before putting the transmission in park. Another habit that generates a lot of discussion among drivers is putting the car in neutral when stopped at a traffic light. Some people do this to avoid keeping their foot on the brake for too long, while others believe that leaving the car in drive while stopped can wear out the transmission. In practice, for most modern automatic cars, it is perfectly normal to keep the transmission in drive while the vehicle is stopped at a red light. In addition, keeping the car in neutral slightly reduces the control you have over the vehicle. Imagine that an unexpected situation appears in traffic and you need to react quickly. If the car is in neutral, you will have to engage drive again before moving, which can cause a small delay. There is also another detail. If you forget that you placed the car in neutral and simply press the accelerator when the light turns green, the engine will rev up without the car moving, wasting fuel. Some drivers also use the parking brake at traffic lights, believing that this will help save fuel. However, in practice, the difference is practically non-existent. The electronic engine management systems are already designed to optimize fuel consumption when the car is stopped. Therefore, the best practice is still to keep the transmission in drive, hold the car with a brake, and continue normally when traffic starts moving again. Another relatively common behavior is going downhill with the car in neutral, believing that this helps save fuel. At first glance, this idea seems logical. If the car is going downhill by itself, why not let gravity do the work? However, modern cars are designed to cut or reduce fuel supply automatically when you are going downhill with the accelerator released and the transmission still engaged in drive. In addition, leaving the car in neutral during descents reduces control over the vehicle. If there is a need to accelerate to avoid an obstacle or quickly adjust speed, the car will not respond immediately. Another important factor involves lubrication of the engine and transmission. When the car is in neutral and moving, the engine operates at very low RPM and some internal systems function less efficiently, which may increase wear over time. There is also a habit that some drivers use while trying to achieve faster launches. This practice consists of revving the car while it is in neutral and then quickly shifting into drive to launch with maximum force. This technique is known as a launch or aggressive start. Although it may seem like a way to gain acceleration, in reality it causes enormous stress on the internal components of the automatic transmission. Inside the gearbox there are sets of clutches and bands that work with friction to transfer power between different parts of the system. When you rev the engine in neutral and shift to drive while the engine is already at high RPM, these parts are forced to absorb a load much greater than they were designed to handle. Over time, this type of use can cause premature wear and compromise the proper operation of the transmission, leading to shifting failures and loss of efficiency. Another point that many drivers ignore is constantly driving with the fuel tank almost empty. Most people know it is not ideal to drive with the fuel light on, but even so many still delay going to the gas station until the last moment. In vehicles with automatic transmission, this can be even more harmful. This happens because several systems in the car depend on fluids and proper pressure to function correctly. Fuel also helps in the process of cooling and lubricating some components of the engine's fuel system. When the tank is constantly at very low levels, sediments accumulated at the bottom of the tank can be pulled into the fuel system, increasing wear on pumps and filters and affecting the overall performance of the vehicle. And there is still another problem that many drivers never even imagine: the presence of water inside the transmission. If water or any other contaminant enters the automatic transmission system, the effects can be extremely harmful. Even small amounts can compromise the transmission fluid, which is responsible for lubricating, cooling, and transmitting hydraulic pressure to several internal parts of the system. When this fluid becomes contaminated, it loses its properties and can cause failures in the operation of the gearbox. For this reason, it is essential to always keep the vehicle maintenance up to date, periodically check the level and quality of the transmission fluid, and avoid situations that could expose the system to contamination. Taking care of these simple details can make a huge difference in the durability of the automatic transmission and prevent repairs that often cost far more than drivers imagine. If water somehow enters the transmission system, the problem can become very serious in a short time. Depending on the amount and how long this contamination remains inside the gearbox, it can reach a point where the only solution will be replacing several internal components. In some lighter cases, if the driver quickly notices that something is wrong, such as strange gear changes, unusual noises, or a change in the color of the transmission fluid, there is still a chance to avoid greater damage. The sooner the problem is identified, the greater the chances of reducing repair costs. The major problem is that when water enters the transmission, it does not remain simply mixed with the fluid. It begins interacting directly with the internal materials that make up the system. Inside an automatic transmission, there are friction discs that function in a way similar to clutches, responsible for connecting and disconnecting different parts of the gear assembly during gear changes. These discs have a special friction material lining, bonded to metal plates with extremely strong industrial adhesives. When water comes into contact with these components, it can be absorbed by that friction lining. Over time, this moisture begins to compromise the adhesive that keeps the material attached to the metal plates. This process weakens the bond between the parts, causing the material to gradually deteriorate. As a result, small particles can break loose and circulate within the transmission fluid. In addition, the presence of water in the fluid creates a reaction that forms a kind of whitish, sticky residue inside the transmission. This material can accumulate in various internal parts of the hydraulic system, clogging fluid passages and interfering with the proper functioning of the valves and actuators responsible for gear shifts. This type of contamination is particularly problematic because simply draining the fluid or performing a basic fluid change is not enough to completely eliminate the problem. Another very concerning effect is the formation of corrosion. Because the transmission contains several extremely precise metal parts, gears, shafts, valves, and bearings, the presence of water promotes oxidation of these components. Over time, this corrosion can affect the smooth operation of the gears and compromise the precision of the internal mechanisms. Depending on the level of contamination, this can cause noises, shifting failures, or even prevent the transmission from operating correctly. All of this means the consequences can vary significantly. If the problem is identified very early, it may be possible to perform a complete system cleaning and replace the fluid before major damage occurs. However, in most cases where contamination remains unnoticed for a long time, the most common procedure ends up being a complete disassembly of the transmission for inspection and replacement of the affected parts. This type of repair is known as a full transmission overhaul, and it is usually a complex process that requires specialized labor. Now we want to hear from you. Have any of these habits ever happened while you were driving an automatic car? Many drivers end up making some of these mistakes without even realizing they may be harming the vehicle. If you have ever had experience with automatic transmission problems or know other driving habits that can cause wear in the gearbox, share your experience in the comments. Your tip might help other people avoid similar problems. If this video brought useful information to help you take better care of your car, take a moment to support the channel. Leave a like, share this content with other drivers, and help spread these important tips. And of course, subscribe to the channel to follow new videos with simple and practical explanations about automotive maintenance, safe driving, and how the main systems in your car work. See you in the next video with more interesting content about the automotive world. Until then, keep driving carefully and take good care of your vehicle.